The Lamb and the 144,000. In Revelation 14, John sees the Lamb standing on Mount Zion with 144,000 who have his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. These are redeemed from among humanity, singing a new song before the throne of God, a song only they can learn. They are described as those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. Revelation 14:4, symbolizing purity and devoted obedience. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes, illustrating perfect faithfulness. The story emphasizes God's preservation of his people and their unwavering commitment to Christ, even amid trials and temptation. It is important to note the distinction. In Revelation 7:4, John heard the 144,000 who were sealed, coming from all the tribes of Israel, representing God's faithful covenant people in Israel. In contrast, in Revelation 14:1-4, John looked and saw 144,000 standing with the Lamb on Mount Zion, who are followers of Jesus, redeemed from humanity at large. These two accounts describe different groups, one Jewish and sealed from the tribes of Israel, the other devoted believers following Christ fully, symbolizing spiritual purity, obedience, and dedication. Revelation 14:1-2. Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound from heaven like the roar of rushing waters and like a loud peal of thunder. Revelation 14:4. These are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they remained virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among mankind and offered as firstfruits to God and the Lamb. This story demonstrates God's power to preserve and sanctify his faithful followers. Purity, obedience, and devotion reflect the believer's dedication to Christ. Those who walk closely with him experience divine protection, guidance, and eternal reward. Conclusion. The 144,000 on Mount Zion exemplify complete faithfulness and obedience to God. Hearing and seeing their devotion highlights both their worshipful praise and visible dedication. Believers are called to follow Christ closely, remain spiritually disciplined, and trust in his protection, even in a world opposed to God. Amen. The Lamb and the 144,000.